at my house. I get it. So we're going to switch over here. We're going to show you what we expect. This is, according to my watch, 11 p.m. This is what the radar should look like at about 11 p.m. tonight. As you can see, any of these storms right here are moving into, this is not quite the News 5 viewing area, not quite there. This is Toledo. That would be a severe cell. This could be a severe cell. So could this one. And these supercell thunderstorms out ahead of the main line easily could be tornadic. In fact, you could see right here they're trying to hint at some rotation right there and right in there. So just as they're entering the News 5 viewing area right around 11 p.m., they'll likely have some severe weather warnings. Now here's 1 a.m. Now the storms are beginning to weaken, but there is still potential for 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts right in here. As you can see, the storms are reaching Cleveland between midnight and 1 a.m., up toward Mentor. Akron, you're getting some rain, but the bigger stuff is still off to the west. This is Ashland and Mansfield, getting some pretty heavy rain here. Now again, the weakening trend will continue, especially after midnight, but it's a race against time. Will there still be some 70 mile an hour wind gusts even at 1 a.m.? Potentially. All right, let's move this up a little bit. Let's click the button. Okay, so this is 3 a.m. You can see the heaviest storms, the strongest cells are down from Canton toward Dover, New Philly into Coshocton. This messy area here is likely not severe. So we're losing the severe steam on the northern edge of the line, and we're keeping some strong cells in the southern half of the viewing area along that Route 30 corridor and point south. This is 3 a.m. Then this thing's going to roll out of here very, very quickly. Let's press the button. There it is. So there's 5 a.m. So this is as folks are just thinking about getting up. All right, so here is 8 a.m., so it's rush hour. You still got some scattered showers around. You're still mild in the 60s. You're still seeing wind gusts above 30 miles per hour. But the severe weather threat is pretty much done. So the window for severe for our viewing area starting 10, 11 o'clock tonight and lingering through about 3 a.m., maybe our far southeastern counties down here closer to 3:30, quarter to 4 a.m. So it's a 5-6 hour window for severe weather. Positive things about this is it's overnight, it's darkness, we're losing that sunlight energy, if you will, that would fuel the storms. There is only a slight risk for severe weather in our viewing area as opposed to the high risk for severe weather farther off to the south and west, as I mentioned, showing you those big storms down here. Fort Wayne, Indiana, I mean, they're in an enhanced risk. We have an enhanced risk for severe storms that goes all the way toward the Mansfield area up into the Lake Erie Islands there. So keeping an eye out. So the timing for severe again would be generally 10, 11 p.m. through 3 a.m. So if you're going to bed tonight, which you will be doing, maybe you want to leave the TV on. Maybe you want to leave News 5 on. Just so that you have it on. If you hear thunder, if it awakens you, you can see right away what's going on via the crawl or maybe even via severe cut-ins, severe weather cut-ins. Also have your Facebook up on your phone so that you can follow this live stream on news5cleveland.com. If you follow us, hopefully you do. Share this with your friends and family so they know what's coming. We're still a few hours away, closer to 10 o'clock into the 11 o'clock hours when we'll see these storms approaching Toledo, the Lake Erie Islands, then into Mansfield, Greater Cleveland, midnight, 12:30, maybe as late as 1 a.m., Akron, Canton a little later than that. And there'll still be a severe threat, As you can see, that line of storms out here in western Indiana starting to bow. That's a bow echo. This is live radar. So that would be damaging straight line winds right near the apex of the bow there, and then a little bit farther south. That's why the severe thunderstorm warning is here in this general area. Back here, you've got a little embedded supercell thunderstorm that's producing severe thunderstorm warnings on that. That's a tornado warning just to the west of Indianapolis, as you can see on that cluster of cells that will eventually be moving our way. But again, a weakening trend. Still, though, all hazards on the table. All hazards on the table. Anyway, love having you here. This is a quick weather update for you. We'll be here at 11 o'clock. I don't think we'll need to be here before then as far as live on Facebook. But I would say to you that after the 11 o'clock news tonight, I'll be back on this live feed on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'll be back here, and we'll be doing storm coverage for quite a while during the overnight hours. So I hope you join me. Have that phone ready. Have your TV on. make sure you have our News 5 app there. Anyway, we're going to send you back to what you were doing this evening. Just stay alert. Make sure your friends and family are alert as well. And as always, I really appreciate you all being here. Have a great evening, everybody. Stay safe.